Let's get it.
All right. So first of all, I will say welcome to my YouTube channel, and then with me here I have six, if I'm not mistaken, even at six.
Yes,
Yeah, I
six
have six in my
FX.
six FX in my virtual studio. All right, guys. So I
Thanks
welcome you
for
to
having me,
my
bro.
I welcome you to my YouTube channel, and then for people that are just watching for the first time, I will advise you all to like, subscribe, comment. In case you have any area that you want me to touch in this forex field, ensure you drop comment in the comment section. Don't forget to do what? To like and subscribe. All right, so let's get into it, and then today I'll be doing a quick breakdown on Euro USD. You all know my favorite pair, which is Euro USD. I hope you can hear me, Abby.
Yes, I can hear you, my bro.
All right, so before I proceed, let me quickly take us through the concept of my ABC, ABC, how to select your valid POI and stuff like that. Okay, so we all know the trends of the market. We have bullish trend, bearish trend, and consolidation markets. Now, for bullish trend, textbook drawing is that market will just keep going higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. If market is moving this way, I don't think everybody should make stop loss in this forex field because it will be very easy. I will know that whenever markets come here, then I will buy. So everybody will be
Yes.
making money.
Yeah.
And this thing is more complex than this textbook
Yes.
drawing. And same thing applicable to the bearish aspect of forex trading, they will tell you, textbook will say lower low. When it get here, sell off. You sell. Come here again, sell off. So if market is actually like this in real life, I believe everybody will be a fucking millionaire. Yes.
Yes, yes,
But
yes, that's true.
it is not done that way. If markets moves, in that textbook format, big boys, the bank won't even make money off us. They will not make money. We'll be the only one making money because big
Yeah.
banks they fed on our money. That is the truth. Accumulatively, we traders like this, we have money than the banks. We have money than the banks. So there is no way in which they can make money if markets keep moving, in that straight form. So that is how I came about my concept of A, B, and C, which is this A, B, and C. So I will be expecting the
Yeah.
market to come back to take out this my B leg, this inducement
Big
leg,
point.
and then take my buy. But in this kind of scenario, we have two type of pullbacks. We have the complete pullbacks and the incomplete pullbacks. An example is this. When market do something like this, A, there is a pullback, B, and C. Now let us measure. This is my, where's this brush tool? Brush it down somewhere around, okay? So I have this as my A, B, and then this point as my C. So
Yes.
if I measure from this guy to this guy, the pullback must be up to 50%.
Yes.
And we can see this pullback now, it is up to 50%. So there will be a momentum. A momentum is what we call FVG or fair value gap or anything we want to call it, imbalance. Yes. There
Yeah.
will be an imbalance there. So we should be expecting the market to come and take this liquidity, this money here, and fill the
Yeah.
imbalance, then go up. That is first part of the compare of a pullback. And then the other one, an incomplete pullback is when we have A, B, and C. Now
Okay.
let us
And
measure.
price version. Okay.
So this is our pull and this is our B leg. If you take our measurement from this guy to this guy, we all can see that it is not up to 50% retracement. So that is why you see
Yes.
that most of the time, a lot of traders will mark their POI, their order block somewhere around there, and some people will mark breaker. There will be a breaker somewhere around there. You just see the market will come here, take out the B leg, and fill the 50%, and then buy. Market hardly, you can hardly see market come here and buy from here. Before market can come here, it will first use the nearest POI, which is around that 50%, and
Yes.
then go up. You understand? You understand,
Yes,
Abi?
bro.
Okay, so
So
let's type
yes.
it. Okay, you
So
want to say something?
like in the case where you don't have the 50% liquidity,
Okay,
it doesn't in the case where it doesn't have the 50% liquidity and it doesn't have there's momentum, there's imbalance,
okay.
but it doesn't have a protected structure there on that protected low. Let's say
On
there's
that
a
protected
protected
low,
low, but there's no POI. Yes. And there is
can
no
we say,
50% liquidity.
can we choose this as an example of what you mean? Like, we have a break of structure here, and this is
Yes.
the B leg. Let's measure. Is it up to
Yes.
50%? Let me check.
Okay.
Okay, this is it's up to 50%. Okay, it's up to 50%, yeah. Let me check for
Okay.
let me look for something else, something else, something else. Okay, I think I okay. Now okay. Let's see. I'm trying to look for an example. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm coming on.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay, I've seen one.
Bet that liquidity is not up to the
From this
50%.
point, this is our A, our B,
B.
and
Yes.
then our C.
Yes.
So this B leg now.
Yes.
If you take our measurements from this
Um,
guy to this guy, this is even a complete pullback.
is even a
Okay, let me see.
complete pullback. So.
Okay, we
Yeah,
can
but okay, wait. Why is your Fibonacci not stopping at the C point?
at the C point.
Is on the
You
B
measure from
point. Yes.
whenever you have a break of market structure, the first pullback after the break of
Yes.
structure.
Yes.
You understand? Okay, now
Okay.
let's take a look
Okay.
at something here. We have a break here. We can say this is a high, a low, a high. This is the break. This is the break,
Yes.
and this is the first pullback after the break.
Yes. Yes. Which
But
is my
this pullback
liquidity.
is up to 50%.
Yes.
It is up to 50%. A market came, it take out the liquidity level and then use the breaker around here and then sell off. This is a complete pullback. I want to look for an
Yeah.
example of an incomplete pullback. An example of an incomplete pullback. Coming on.
Okay. Okay. That one was valid self. That was a valid
Okay, I
self.
think I've seen one. This is it. Now, we have a break of market structure here. And
Yes.
then this is the pullback.
The first pullback, right?
Now, if you measure from now, a lot of people will say this is the pullback.
Mm.
That is the
Yes.
first pullback. This, Abi
No.
now, because
No.
market broke this guy.
Yes.
We have a break of market structure here, a market pull back like this, and then come up again. The market take out this
Yes.
particular leg and then broke structure. A lot of people will say this is what? A protected low. And if you measure from here to this level, this is an incomplete pullback, correct? Let's extend it.
Yes.
It's still an incomplete pullback. Even the one that grabbed this liquidity, it did not enter
It's still an incomplete pullback.
exactly. It did not enter like this. Had it been it
Yes.
entered this way, that is another story. But as
Mhm.
it is an incomplete pullback. And see what happened. Market came back to the equilibrium level, which is the 50%. And then we got
Yes.
ourselves a buy. That makes it a complete pullback. I mean, yes, it is a complete pullback now. Initially, it was an
Yes.
incomplete pullback. You, as it is, a lot of people will say this is, let me show you something. Some people will mark this guy out as the other block because
Yes.
market grabbed the liquidity here.
Market.
But what
Yes.
happened?
Yes.
Market took them out. Then when market take them out, what do you think they want to do here? They are selling. And they will say this is another what? Another break of structure. And what do you think they want to do here? They want to
They
take
want to
another
continue.
sell somewhere
Yeah, they
around
want to
here.
continue.
Abi now, they want to sell here again because they believe this is break of structure and this is their inducement. Markets
Yes.
violated them. That is why market came here to use this guy to
React
liquidate
from
and
it.
then went up. You
Damn.
understand? So that is the
Yes.
two type of pullbacks you have. You can just do a back test on it, to understand it better.
Yes, I definitely will.
So let's
No,
just
that point
okay.
you use now
What
for in my own side is like a non-structured point. It's only protected to an extent. After it
okay, you
has
mean
been
this particular
used.
one?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
it is
After
protected but temporarily because it is
temporarily,
not safe.
yes.
Yes.
Only after that
Yes.
first, after price sweeps that first low, that
First low.
is that liquidity,
Yes.
the first pullback. After price sweeps that liquidity, if he gives a confirmation, I will buy
Yeah, it gave
from there.
confirmation on
That's why,
1 minute. It gave confirmation on 1 minute.
yes,
I think so. I saw it
yes,
then. It gave confirmation on 1 minute.
because a non-structured point.
Where is it? Okay. No. Kodebe. I can't see it. But it gave confirmation on 1 minute. For those that have
Okay.
backtesting trading view, they should be able to see it.
Yes, yes, that would be nice.
So that is that on structure. So let's dive into the chart to see more about the complex part of the structure, how to mark the POI and everything like that.
Yeah, yeah,
So, like in the last video I dropped on my YouTube channel, I stopped at somewhere around there. I told you guys that we are bullish on Euro USD and then we all can see as Euro USD is booming to the upside. So, I explained something around this guy in my last video. Remember, I said something that market is supposed to buy here, but market only came here to manipulate a lot of people. And this is the manipulation point. Let's check 1 hour time frame. This is a break of market structure. And then
yes,
it shows the market has already swept a liquidity here, which makes
yes,
this
which
point a
makes that
protected
look
point.
protected.
So we should be
Yes,
buying from here. But market only came to manipulate a lot of people and then still went up, still gave us another break of
oh,
structure. You understand?
yes,
A lot of people will
yeah,
say immediately markets broke this low. A lot of people will say this is change of character, and then they will be selling. They will be selling from here to take out this low. A lot of people will be selling from this guy to take out this low. And see what market
they
did.
don't
It reversed and
liquidity.
took them out. There is a reason
Yes,
for that. And I already explained in my last video that now market is supposed to buy here. Let's investigate. We have a sweep here, and then
yes,
market broke structure. It has already confirmed the buy. Now we should be looking
yes.
for a buy continuation around this point. And as a matter of fact,
Mm.
if you check 5 minutes, market gave a
Give
confirmation for
the
buy here.
confirmation.
Let's check
Yes,
5 minutes. This is it. You see, market gave a confirmation as if it wanted to buy. So it did. We have higher highs, higher low. As a matter of fact, market even took out this particular leg, broke structure
to the upside too.
to the upside, and then violated it. Now, this point of violation will be used later in the future for buy. And I marked it out in my last video that I was actually expecting market to come here to give me
In
my
form of break.
exactly to give me my buy. Can you see the base? This is the base. This is the reaction that took out this low. Extend it to the future.
Yes,
That is why we have this particular buy. That is why we have
I'm
this buy.
telling you.
And then we have this point as our B leg, our liquidity.
Yes, yes.
So I will be breaking down the trades from this guy, I think from this point to this point. To
Okay,
this,
let's dig in.
what is it?
Let's dig in. Let's dive in.
Exactly. Because I've already broken all these entries here. The entries that happened around here. In case you want to know, guys, ensure you check the last video I dropped on my YouTube, the part 1 and the part 2. I mean the part 1 and 2, you will understand it better. So the new week started somewhere around here. And remember I said I was expecting the market to come somewhere around here. Somewhere around here and then give us a buy. But that didn't happen. Market just weak this liquidity and then went up. So the trade started here. We have a sweep of liquidity here to make this point a protected point. And then market blow structure here. So this is our BOS. And then we have a change of character here. We have we call it change of character BMSS. So you all know the name given to it. But then,
yes,
this guy is supposed to buy. This is a demand level that is supposed to buy. But what did you see?
okay.
Market went up
Manipulated it.
and then failed. And then failed.
So,
So where is our POI? This will be our first POI. Now we have a high, a low, a high, and then failed. This is what I mean. Let me sketch it out. You know, whenever we have a high, a low, a high, a low, a high, and then market fail like this, then pull back, and then again. So we have how many POIs here? This will be our first POI, this particular guy. And if we extend to the future, you see the market has already used it as breaker. So that one is not existing again. Let's go to the second one. Market has not used this. Then this is our next POI. Market has not used it. And then our order block, our last POI. So we have like 3 POIs. And you know, market always seeks liquidity. Market can just come here, take out the liquidity, and then sell off. You understand? Are you there?
yeah, I'm with you, my bro.
Okay, so that is what happened in this particular level here. Now, this is our first pullback after this break of this low. Then our first POI is where? Is this guy.
Yes.
That is why market came here and sniped it, then drop off. But then I was able to catch this buy. Now I realized that we have a volume here. We have a volume violation here. And I knew this is a POI for buy. Now let's take a look at it. Market broke this particular level now. And then this is the first pullback. So this is our liquidity level. Now this will be my first POI because it is closer to the liquidity level. And then my connection. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm
So
with
we
you,
have
bro.
this as our first
Okay.
POI. Then our second POI will be somewhere around here. You see that market did not come here. Market only came here to trap some people that are trying to buy from here. But then I will first consider this as my POI, my buy POI. I knew we've already shifted the market structure here that we are selling. And at the same time, that doesn't mean this other block this breaker block that makes sense won't play out.
Breakout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, we got
So
ourselves.
market did not ignore it.
Market did not come here. Market did not come here. It's too far because
So how
it's
will you know
liquidity.
what liquidity to target?
What is it?
You know, obviously. How will you know what liquidity points to target after
Yes, we
using
will
the
target the
BOI?
next liquidity level, internal to internal, external to external. Now, this is what
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh my. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So,
Yes.
this is the liquidity level here, right? This particular
Yes.
point. And then, market has already taken this liquidity. If I am buying now, where will be my target? This internal liquidity. I won't be targeting this guy because I know that market, this particular level is a strong supply level and it can sell the market. And we already have our change of character here. We should know that we are selling. But then if we are trying to do ping pong, trying to catch this buy, you can easily catch this buy somewhere around here, stop loss below here, and then target the internal liquidity, which is here.
Mm-hmm.
That will be the
Quietly.
first entry.
Yes.
And then for this, let me quickly explain something here. A lot of people will say this point is protected. They'll say this point is
No.
protected. But let's measure it. Is this up to 50%? Let's check. We know the market took a liquidity here, but it's still an incomplete pullback. It did not enter 50% here. So that makes this point, just like what I explained earlier, a temporary liquidity level, right? And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
a lot of people are trying to sell from here. That is why we get this kind of reaction here. But then, let me quickly explain something. There is something we call base. Whenever we have something like higher, okay, let me do it in form of, okay, higher highs, in case if we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, markets now come here, it pull back, reacts here as if it wanted to sell, and then break structure. We should be looking for buy somewhere around here. But if markets violate this guy, it will act as if it wants to buy here. But the buy is just to come and mitigate this guy and then sell off. I've
Continue
already gotten
selling.
my change of character at this particular base level.
Yeah.
So
What did you call it, bro?
base. You know this rally base
Base. Okay,
drop,
that's
rally base rally.
violational base.
Yes, exactly, violation block. You can call it violation block.
Drop base.
You can call it violation block. So at this particular level now, this guy
Yes.
came here, took out, there is a liquidity here that this market grabbed. So this liquidity level has already served as confirmation for people that are trying to sell from here. And then, what do you think they are trying to do again? They are trying to enter another position for sell around here. They know they are bearish. You see what
Yes.
market did? Market came, gave them confirmation by taking this low out, come here again, reacted as if it wanted to drop, and then took them out. If I thought the
Them
market wants
out.
to buy, market is not supposed to break this guy anymore. It's supposed to come here and then buy. But market failed. Immediately market failed, we can easily grab our entry. Though I will miss out on this trade because I'll be waiting for market to come here and then take my sell. That is to say, I'll be waiting for market to pull back like this and then drop. But that did not happen. Entry missed. But then,
So why can
okay,
I okay. Yeah,
well,
why didn't you take your entry from the first breaker block POI? Because that was valid.
from the first, this
You're
one,
waiting
Abi,
for the second confirmation.
this,
No, the first step. The first step. That first
okay,
the higher supply
this one.
right there.
I will take it now because this is my demand level. This is my supply level. I will have my entry here.
Yes.
Stop loss above it. And then target the nearest liquidity. I'll be targeting, where is it? I'll be targeting this guy or somewhere around here. No, somewhere around here because I know there is another demand level here that can push price. You understand?
Okay.
So I could have actually entered the trade here. This is another entry here.
First
Now,
POI. Yeah.
another POI. Now, a lot of people will say this is change of character now.
Mm.
And then what do you think they want to do here? They want to buy.
To buy now.
And then let's check. Market gave confirmation as if it wanted to buy by breaking this point for them and then failed.
First, yeah. Yes.
So we have another trading range A, B, and C. So
Okay.
this POI will be another second entry on this trade. Then stop loss above this guy. Then target the same level. You understand? So when scaling up now, let's assume we have these two entries. I can take my first sell here. Can you see it? This first
Yes.
sell
Yes.
and then target this nearest liquidity here. entry number 1. That's like 1:5. Can you see it?
Yes.
And then entry number 2, market present another one. I can then decide to target maybe this low or maybe like my 1:5 again and leave the market. So that's scaling up. Stacking is
Okay.
like you see this entry, you enter multiple position, sell.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
scaling up, you got your first entry, ETP, exit the market, second entry, enter again. So that is scaling up. You understand now?
Yes.
So now let's go back to now. There is something that happened there. Let's check. This guy broke this point to make it a protected high and then broke structure. So a lot of people will say this is change of character, choke, and then they want to sell here. They want to sell here. And let's investigate this particular market that is trying to buy here. It happened as a result of what? Let's check in the past. Let's check 1 hour time frame to see what happened there.
Okay.
You see that we have a high. We have a high. This is the high. Market pullback, a low. We have another high. This is the high. Now, market is supposed to come here and then buy.
Yes.
But
The
market
market.
only reacted a little bit and then failed. So this
Yes.
point will be reclaimed in the future for sale. For sale. You understand? So that is what happened there. Let's go back to, this is the demand. This is the demand level that is supposed to buy the market here.
Yes.
That is why you see market come back here to use it. This demand level here. That is why you see the market come back to use it here. This is it. But then before you can consider this kind of sale, you have to investigate. Did market leave something here? Let's check 15-minute time frame. Nothing is there. Let's check 5 minutes. Market left something here on
Nothing.
5-minute time frame. So we have this indecisional candle here. This is a valid base, right? So
Yes.
we got ourselves a sell entry here, stop loss above here, and then target the low.
Damn.
But then
Damn.
you remember I draw this thing out that there is a demand level here that is supposed to buy the markets.
Yes.
It's like I made mention of this demand level in my last video. So you see what
Yeah.
market did? Market came here, it reacted as if it wanted to buy
And failed.
and then failed. That is why market came back to use this guy to sell off. That's violation block. I'll be issuing a violation range.
Yes. Valuation block.
That is why market sold off from here. And then we all know the reason why these markets buy somewhere around here. Back to our 2 hour time frame. Remember this particular base that we draw out. This base, this past valid base that
Yes.
manipulated people. That is why markets came here and then buy.
To react from it.
Target
Okay.
exactly to target the internal liquidity. You understand? That is how the market reacted here. Then catch your buy here and
I,
then target internal liquidity here. Now, let's proceed. In case
wow.
I actually missed out on this guy, but market gave another entry. This is a demand level
This
for me.
indecision candle, I don't really the concept is still new to me.
It's still new. It's a very strong power.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very strong concept. This is the Shina candle. We have a volume
Yeah,
violation here. We have a volume here. Boom. Now investigate the volume.
yes,
The market lift a base. So market left a base
inside.
here. This is a base, and then that is why the market came back to sell off. Do you understand?
Okay.
Now
Yes.
I
But
explained
what
something the
makes
other time.
that
Okay.
that base?
Yeah.
that base bar is supposed to be like a violational block bar.
Violation
So
block,
where's this strong candle reacting from that is making it a protected base?
Okay, this is it. Higher low, higher high. Market is supposed to buy here. Abi now.
Yes.
But market did not buy. And then market now leave a base for you here.
Mm.
Market then leave a base for you here.
Yes.
An additional candle. If you investigate on 1 minute, you will see that it is protected. Let's check. Market left a base. I'm not good with drawing. Market left a base here and then violated it. And then violated it. Boom. So market will not come here to sell. Remember, market will
Go
use
to
the nearest liquidity.
yes.
And this is closer. This point is supposed to buy and it failed. Market will
Yes.
come to this particular block that is supposed to buy and then sell off. Now let's check 1 minute to see how the candle reacted there. You see that market will actually do some sort of consolidation there. Where is it?
Okay. Yeah.
Can you see how market consolidated there a little bit?
I swear.
This is it. Consolidated at this particular demand level. This demand level on 1 hour that is supposed to buy the price.
Yes.
You understand? And this is the closest POI to the liquidity. That is why market used it.
Okay. Okay. I understand now.
Okay. So now,
I swear.
I said something the other time that when we have higher high, higher low, higher high, markets come here, okay, higher low, market come here, it reversed as if it wanted to sell and then broke it. I said something that market is supposed to come here and then buy.
Yes.
But if
Bye.
market
Yeah.
now come here and then do something like
That's
this and then fail, a
that's a
lot of people are
violation.
buying here. I've explained this thing earlier. Market will come
Yes.
here, market will come here, react as if it wants to buy just to mitigate this guy and then drop off.
Sell off. Yes.
So the same thing happened there again. That was how I was able to see this guy. So the same thing happened. This guy is supposed to buy the market. This is the reaction that broke this eye. But it only came to manipulate to leave this protected point and then broke structure internally. And a lot of people will say this is change of character because this point is protected and then it broke structure again. Abby,
Yes.
this is a BOS and then
That's a
so
POS.
exactly. And a lot of people will mark this guy out as their buy order block. They want to buy
Obviously.
from here. Market will give them confirmation as if it wants to buy. And it will fail them. But as a smart trader, we already know that market will react at this particular demand level. I'm coming. Let me see if I can still get the screenshots. The screenshots. I hope my WhatsApp is not showing, chat.
No, it's not.
Okay, I'm coming on.
I swear. These your POIs and your POIs need to be studied. Because I even stress on the POIs a lot.
Ah, now, nah,
You know,
simple
my own
stuff.
POI is either a bullish engulfing. It can be any candle, though, but it has to have fair value gap where
Yeah,
it's protected or a liquidity like an
liquidity.
IDM investment.
Okay, so this is the sell, the one I'm trying to explain now. Can you see it?
Okay, yes, yes, yes.
So that is why I was able to mark this guy out. I have my entry here. Stop loss here. Let me check. Stop loss above here, and then targets the low.
The week low. I'm
And the market
telling
played
you.
out. But remember what I said. this market will take out this low because it has already violated this particular valid base. Now, market gave confirmation for people that are trying to buy here. They will have this. Let me delete this stuff there.
Okay. No.
They will
Yeah.
say this is market took out this liquidity leg and then broke structure. And then they will say this is their change of character choke. And then after choke, we all know the market is supposed to buy here.
Yes.
And then saying the confirmation, market broke this protected point for them. This is their confirmation for the buy. As a matter of fact, they are buying already. But see what happened. This buy is a fake buy. Market only came to mitigate another entry for me here. And then sell off. And target the same low. You understand?
Yes.
That is what happened there. Now, after markets, and what eventually happened there is that market only came to sweep the previous daily. Is it previous day liquidity or previous week liquidity? Markets closed
Is
inside.
It's previous daily.
Previous day, right? Now, this previous day liquidity, you can as well catch it. If market sweep the previous day liquidity and the market close inside like this, with this rejection block, enter immediately.
Buy.
Your
I
buy,
saw.
stop loss below here. In as much you know your direction that you are bullish on it, and then target
Yeah.
wherever you want to target. Imagine catching the first entry somewhere around here, just launch it.